Hello everyone and welcome to my review of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So let's get into the review. This game is a 8.5 out of 10 and takes around roughly 20 hours to beat. So please stay tuned to allow me to elaborate on why I gave such a review. The story takes place after Revenge of the Sith. So this is after the Order of 66 given by Emperor Palpatine.
Execute Order 66.
An order that labeled the Jedi as traitors and were to be exterminated at any cost. So yeah, Darth Vader is still alive, although he is not present in the story. The main protagonist of this story is Cal Kestis, a Padawan who has unfortunately lost his memory. All he has is a lightsaber and a very slight understanding of the Force. Cal is a scrapper on planet Bracca, trying to lay low and hide the fact that he is a Padawan. The game starts off with Cal and Prath. Prath is Cal's work buddy, and together they work for the Scrappers Guild. During a regular job, things start to go a little south, and Cal and Prath get into some trouble. I mean, just look at this parkouring section right here that Cal has to go through just to get to the job site. No wonder that there's going to be like 100 injuries a day, or probably 100 deaths a day. During a section, Prath slips off of the work site, and in order to save Prath's life, Cal taps into the Force to be able to rescue his friend. On their way back from work, they take a train, and the train gets stopped by the Inquisitors, a group of elite Jedi hunters. It is here where you will meet the 2nd and 9th sisters. The Inquisitors must have sensed the Force when Cal used it to save his friend, so they are looking for a Jedi. Prath, in an attempt to help Cal, is killed and Cal tries to escape from the Inquisitors. After a very cool chase scene, and during a tough battle against the 2nd sister, you will be seeing the 2nd sister many times in the story, Cal is saved by a small group of rebels aboard the ship called the Mantis. It is here where we are introduced to Sari, a former Jedi Knight who abandoned the Force a long time ago and clearly clings to PTSD.
Tried to lure them away from my Padawan Trilla. She stayed behind with the younglings, but they caught me, and they tortured me.
Sari and Cal's relationship is tested throughout the story, and there are times of friction, but playing the game and uncovering her whole story and her backstory is pretty cool on its own. Grease Dritus is the ship's pilot. He is always cranky and he is the comedic relief.
Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Go! Get out of there! Get out!
One of my favorite scenes with Grease is when the crew is having supper and there's some tension between Cal and Sarah, and you just have good old Grease here in the middle of salting his food, and he's just smiling the whole time like a little toddler listening on his two parents during supper. I just love this scene so much, it's so funny. We also have BD1, Cal's partner in crime. BD1 plays a very important role in the story, as guess what? He also has a mysterious past like most of the characters in this game. I really enjoy BD1 as he is always piggybacked on Cal's back.
Okay. Here, hop on board.
Watching the relationship grow between these two characters is so good. Just running around the game and hearing them communicate with each other is so well done, even if BD1 is just making beep noises like half the time.
You, know any jokes, BD? I don't know. Why? Classic.
These two together make a very good team, as BD1 helps Cal in combat by also providing him with health stims and the ability to hack and override certain things. He also helps with the exploration part of the game as well. So at the start of the game, Sari will task you with the main mission of finding a holocron. This is a tool that will give us information on where to find Force-sensitive children, in which we will be able to rebuild the broken Jedi Order. Our mission takes us through several quests by finding the memories of Eno Cordova, the former Jedi Master of Sari.
I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands.
Cordova did research on a force-sensitive species called the Zeppo. Cordova hid the holocron on a Zeppo vault in order to keep it out of harm's way and make sure that someone worthy finds it. BD-1 is also Cordova's droid in the past, and Cordova left secrets within BD-1. So our mission will take us across the galaxy on a sort of breadcrumb quest. By continuing the story, you will also find out what happened to Cal and Ceri's past, and why they carry so much guilt. You see, one of the main themes of the game is how the main characters cope with trauma, and how they just need to let things go in order to recover and move on.
Well, what about you?
I will create a distraction and meet you. If I am not there when you arrive, depart without me. I will find you on Braca.
You'll have to do all that while also being hunted by the Inquisitors, especially the second sister. She has it for Cal. Gameplay. This game is a third-person action-adventure game with a Metroidvania-style exploration. Really cool. The combat kind of feels like a mix of both Dark Souls and God of War. You will be using your lightsaber, of course, as the main method of defeating enemies. The lightsaber, by the way, is awesome in this game, as it should be. You can customize it and even change its color. Yes, this is amazing. I love little customizations like this. You will also be parrying enemies and sprinkle in some force powers here and there. As for the force powers, you will have a nice toolkit to use, in which is a slowing ability. This is very useful in combat, and of course a force push ability to push things away. There are other things you can unlock both in regards to using the force and wielding the lightsaber, but I will let you explore those on your own. Although wielding a lightsaber is super satisfying, the combat feels kind of clunky, for me at least. The reason why I think that is because the guard, parrying, and dodge system. The guarding is a little slow at times, and the parrying is unresponsive. And the dodging mechanic is weird because one tap of the dodge button, Cal does like this sort of sidestep thing, and when you double tap it, it will lead to a roll. To me, this was very uncomfortable and not very intuitive at first, and it wasn't natural at all. But once you do get used to this layout, it will start to make more sense, as every game does. But I'm sure there are some people who have no problem with this and could adapt much faster than me. The enemies feel very cheap at times, and once you start fighting multiple enemies at a time, it's super hard to get a hit in. Everything flinches you in this game, and once you get shot off your rhythm, you'll just fall apart. Some enemies don't even take flinching damage themselves, so you have to be careful with your commitments. There is a very good amount of enemy variety ranging from the Empire, in which you will have to face the regular stormtroopers, and to deal with these guys, all you have to do is parry at the right time and you'll reflect the laser shots back at them. The flamethrower trooper, who uses a flamethrower, the best way to deal with these guys is to close the gap as soon as you can, or when they are reloading in between shots, to even a rocket launcher trooper, in which the best measure of defense is to throw the rocket back at him. Super satisfying. You will also have beasts in here, so it's not just humanoids all the time. You have a Skaz, which is a rat-like creature that is super easy to beat. These are just little fodder. The Philak, which is a goat-type creature, in which you have to be ready to dodge his unblockable attack, then follow with a counter. To even a Jotaz, which is an ogre-type enemy whose long arms are incredibly frustrating to dodge, and also he doesn't really flinch when damaged, so that's not kind of fair. There's not a crazy amount of variety, but for a shorter game like this, you don't have time to feel exhausted of seeing the same enemies over and over again. Also, most of the enemies are different in the sense that it takes different strategies to beat each one. So when you're fighting multiple different types of enemies, you need to kind of strategize how you're going to take them out, and I do enjoy that a lot. There is also the parkour part of the game, in which you'll be doing for the majority of the game. I swear this game feels like a Prince of Persia game. Most of it is really cool, but again, as with the combat, it could also be very clunky. Parkouring is always cool.
Parkour! Michael! Parkour! Parkour! It's Extreme! Parkour! Parkour!
There will also be wall riding, climbing, zip lines, and even an underwater swimming part. When I mentioned wall riding, I meant to say that more than half of the parkouring is mostly wall riding. I do enjoy it, but it's everywhere. And as I said in the combat section, the exploration can be clunky at times, and I think everything has to do with your momentum. If Cal is doing an on-the-rail section and hits into the smallest thing, your momentum will be messed up and you will miss your jump. Sometimes when sliding down the slopes, Cal will be lifted off the air before the end of the slope, removing his jump. Here is a fast little montage of what I mean. The good thing is that if you do mess up and you do fall and die, the game puts you right back to the beginning. So it's not that annoying to try again, but it can be frustrating at times. And of course, like any exploration game, you will also have some puzzles to solve. And for the most part, these are pretty cool. Like this section here with me controlling the wind and trying to move this giant ball. This has some Breath of the Wild inspiration here, but goddamn do some of these sections suck. Like this optional one that will drive you mad. I couldn't get this ball legitimately to go up the ramp, so I just did this, and it worked. Exploration plays a key part in this game. Exploring and discovering new things is the most fun I have had in this game. It also helps that you are a Jedi, and that comes with some pretty cool perks. You can easily get sidetracked and be on your own adventure trying to find collectibles in the game. And talking about collectibles, Cal is able to touch objects and be able to see events that have happened in the past. This is really cool because each world often has its own little storyline of something that happened in the past. During your adventure, you will come across these chests. The rewards from the chests can be the following: a new skin for BD1, a new skin for the Mantis. You could also get unlockable pieces to change the look of the lightsaber, but most importantly, you will unlock new ponchos. I don't understand why this game has so many ponchos scattered across the galaxy, but hey, why not? Littered everywhere across the game, you will find these meditation spots. It is here where you can save your game and regenerate your health and BD1's health canisters. Be careful because doing so will also respawn the enemies in the game, so keep that in mind. In this menu, you will also be able to spend your skill points to upgrade Cal because of course, you could level up. At first, you don't get much choice here, but by progressing through the game, you will unlock more options as you go. The skill tree is divided into 3 sections, one being the Force, your lightsaber attacks, and of course, the survival tree. There isn't too much customization, and I'm sure most people all went for the same things anyways. I went for health first, then maximum force, and took whatever I thought was cool. That pretty much sums up the review on why I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I know I was a little bit negative for certain things, but they do not take away on how fun the game actually feels. The story always keeps you invested and you always have the feeling of, okay, I'll just play 5 more minutes and see what lies around the corner. And all of a sudden you find yourself in a magical forest with springboards having a very good time. Also, you're a freaking Jedi. Do I need to say more? Trophies. Okay, so let's get into the trophy section of this game. If you are playing with completion in mind, I give this game a review of 9 out of 10. To 100% this game, it will take you about 30 to 40 hours. That's what people seem to be saying online. I believe I did mine in 28 hours, so I did it under that time, which I'm sure you can too. So let's explain why I gave it a 9 out of 10 and why not a perfect score. Before we begin, as usual, I will not mention any of the story-related trophies as these just naturally unlock themselves, and I don't need to talk about them because they're just gonna happen. So in order to get the Platinum Trophy, you will need to collect and explore everything on every planet and do some filler tasks here and there. As you play the game for the first time, you do not need to look at a collectible guide because nothing is missable, as we can go back and collect what is missing. So do this after the story. There is a collectible worth mentioning, and it's the terrarium seeds. You collect these and bring them back to the ship and have to wait for them to grow. When you are on your last planet and trying to collect everything, get the seed right away and bring it back to the ship. So once you are done with the collectibles of that planet, your seed will be fully grown, avoiding you to have to wait for nothing. Let's get the miscellaneous stuff out of the way, aka the filler trophies, aka the reason why I can't give this a perfect score. Number 1, kick a Philac that has kicked you. Just do what I do here and kick back the goat after he kicks you to get the kicking back trophy. Number 2, unlock all Jedi skills. This will come naturally as you play. Just get all the skills for the Feel the Force trophy. Defeat 50 enemies with reflected blaster bolts. Just keep spamming the parry button when you see a stormtrooper trying to shoot you. Do this enough times for the back at you trophy. Parry 100 times. Just keep trying to parry as you naturally play the game, and if you do need to grind it, just keep parrying the same enemy over and over like what I'm doing here to get the perfect timing trophy. Number 5, defeat an enemy only using kicks. Yeah, just do that to get the kickoff trophy. Defeat 3 enemies with a single lightsaber throw. Just keep this trophy in the back of your mind, and when you see 3 enemies lined up, go for it. Lowering the difficulty will make this easier to get, as it will lower the enemy's health. This is a skill in the skill tree in which you will have to unlock first. Get it done for the triple take trophy. Number 7, defeat an enemy with their own slowed blaster bolt. Just use force slow and then force pull a trooper for the what goes around trophy. Number 8, defeat 20 enemies with explosives. Just grab the rockets of the rocket troopers and throw it back for the Big Bang trophy. Number 9, defeat an enemy with a hacked droid. After a certain point in the game, you will find the ability to hack droids. So do that and get them to kill something for the Don't Mess with BD1 trophy. Number 10, precision evade 100 attacks. You need to unlock this ability first from the skill tree. And it's the same thing with the parry one. You can grind it on the same enemy until it unlocks, or the can't touch this trophy. Number 11, send 25 enemies over the edge. Once you unlock the group force push ability from the skill tree, go where I go and do this to easily get the lookout below trophy. Number 12, defeat 25 enemies while they are under the effect of empowered slow. This isn't the regular slow you get at the start of the game. This is a skill tree thingy. By holding the force slow button, you will cast the empowered version of it. Kill 25 enemies in this state to get the not so fast trophy. Number 13, defeat an enemy by colliding them with another enemy. The best time to do this is against these flying droids. Mine kind of glitched out here, so yeah, enjoy. Do this to get the bank shot trophy.
That stormtrooper, he's dead!
Number 14, hit a single enemy with all lightsaber types. Once you get the dual lightsaber on Dathomir and unlock the skill to do the two-handed saber attacks, just find a beefy enemy and hit them with 3 lightsaber types, earning you the Blade Master trophy. Number 15, slice an Ogdo's tongue. After you get Force Pull and the Force Grasp ability from the skill tree, you will be able to do this. Do as I do here to get the Cal Got Your Tongue trophy. Number 16, fully customize your lightsaber. Once you get enough unlocks from opening chests, just customize your saber at a workbench to get the Sabersmith trophy. Number 17, customize the look of Cal, BD1, and the Mantis. Again, as previously mentioned, once you find one of each of the before mentioned categories from the chests, just change their looks for the fully grown up trophy.
Inside? Oh, you found something.
My favorite look for BD1, by the way, is this cute little Buzz Lightyear look. He looks so awesome. Number 18. Defeat each type of bounty hunter. After a certain part of the story, bounty hunters will start to hunt you. Kill one of each type to get this trophy called Scum and Villainy. With the filler trophies out of the way, and the reason why I don't like them is because they're stupid ass tasks that don't add anything to the game, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the game, the collectibles. I will not show you how to get all these collectibles as that will take forever, so look in the description below to look at a guide that will help you out. But let's talk about them here. Number 1. Find all BD1's life canisters. These are awesome to get as it raises our survivability. Get them all for the medical droid trophy. Number 2, have a fully grown terrarium. There are 10 of these suckers in the game. Once you get them, bring them back to the ship, and after some time they will fully grow. Do this to get the Green Thumb trophy.
Hey kid, I've been meaning to thank you. With my terrarium built out, I can...
Number 3, recruit all possible crew members for the Mantis. Why is this in the collectible section? Well, all the members will join because of the story except for one. By traveling to Vagano, you will come across a very annoying force puzzle. You've done it, you know what I mean. Next to this, there is a damaged wall. Destroy it to find this cute little guy. This will get you the Full House trophy. Number 4, find all 19 of BD1's encrypted logs. Again, find it and earn the data disk trophies.
My friend,
Number 5, scan all enemy types. When an enemy is defeated, BD1 will give you a prompt to scan them. Just do it to all the enemies once and nothing is missable. And if you missed something, just use a guide to figure out what you don't have on the list to get the data collector trophy.
These jaw traps fake the scent of food to catch.
Number 7, discover 75 Force Echoes. Now this isn't to collect all of them, just most of them. Scattered throughout the game are these flashbacks that have their own little story that Cal can see because of his Jedi abilities. Do this to get the echolocation trophy. Number 8, collect all chests and secrets. There are a lot of these in the game, so have fun catching them all to get the collector trophy.
What's that, BD?
Number 9, defeat 4 mysterious creatures. Throughout the game, you will find these mini bosses. There are a total of 4, so killing them will get you the legendary beast trophy. Shout out to the Rabbit Jotaz. Fuck this guy, he killed me so many times it drove me insane. Number 10, complete all of BD1's holo maps. This is the one that I hate doing the most. You have to explore the whole map of every planet and get 100% map exploration. But the game is very stupid on what counts as exploration. Example, here is a map completion percent in which Cal has to climb this specific rope in order to progress the map. Like, why does it have to be that I need to interact with this single rope? This trophy was annoying, so be ready to write into Google Dathomir 96% completion and scan through Reddits and forums to see what people had the same problem with. Do all of this to get a galaxy far away. This concludes the trophy guide of the video. My last trophy was to cut off the frog's tongue. I thought it was funny to keep it for last, so why not? As I mentioned before, this game is a 9 out of 10 if you're into completing the trophies, because it's easy, it's straightforward, and it doesn't take too much time. It's just the filler trophies I find to be boring because they don't add anything to the game experience other than parry 100 times and dodge 100 times. Also, the map completion thing was very annoying. Other than that, the list is perfect. So, another platinum done, and it's time to move on to the next game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.